Well, look at what we got ourselves right here. This is just in. We got Nigel Sylvester posting this via his Instagram stories. We got the Bike Air logo, red background. Now, currently, Nigel's out there in Vegas taking part in the Complex Con festivities. So my guess was that maybe he was showcasing. He's going to give us a little preview of his upcoming fours, which are set to drop coming up next year. But when we head over to Eldon Monitor's page, not only did he post an image of the brick by brick Jordan 4s, but he also updated his Twitter banner to the very same image, which you guys know Eldon Monitors, he's known for a lot of sneaker information, you know, leaks and everything like that, as well as being very solid, right, when you talk about this information. So remember months back when it was reported for Nigel's birthday that we were actually supposed to be getting a restock of the brick by brick 4s, but apparently the link leaked a little bit early, the release was canceled and everything like that. Who's not to say with those leftover pairs, Jordan Brand could be planning some type of restock. And with Complex Con going down this weekend, all I'm saying, guys, it could be a movie. Stay tuned. So it feels like every year I'm over here telling myself, like, coming up next year, I gotta make it out to Complex Con, because based off everything you guys have been posting online, all the clips, all the photos, it just looks so cool. You got all your favorite brands present, showcasing everything they've been cooking up, as well as giving us a little insight at what to look forward to in the future. Plus, you got Complex Con exclusive releases on top of everything. So today, we're gonna get into some more cool stuff happening over at Complex Con. Plus, wanted to clarify up some information, as yesterday we did get some breaking news about a couple of highly anticipated Jordan retros, which were reported as canceled, but we do have actually a conflicting update today. So I kind of wanted to touch on what they're talking about and just kind of get some clarification, because these are some pairs that a lot of people do happen to be checking for coming up soon. But to kick things off, let's pick up from where we left off yesterday as we covered Soulfly, the grand opening of their new Doral, Florida location, where there was some speculation that we could possibly see an early release for the Soulfly 3s. But it does actually turn out that that orange and green pair of elephant cement print laces that the Soulfly founder was teasing, these were actually handed out to the first 100 attendees, which they weren't actually able to secure the pairs in hand at the very moment. But by getting those special friends and family laces, it does actually guarantee their pair with no shenanigans of this upcoming release when they do officially drop. So it would have been real cool to like get them in hand on the spot, but to have a pair guaranteed, can you really be complaining? Plus you get the exclusive friends and family laces, like, I wouldn't be complaining. Now, as far as Complex Con, right, all of your favorite brands are going to be present here, including Jordan Brand, which they had some big activations promoting their upcoming city exclusive Jordan 11. So first up here, this one's going to be representing Vegas, the Mojave Desert, which shout out to Soul Retriever on the coverage right here. Like, this goes crazy. They had purple sand and everything. Like, that's super dope. Of course, you got the pair representing Atlanta, I-285, rainbow license plate and everything included. On top of that pair, you got the Houston pair, which if there was any question on like what the color was inspired by, like, this just says it all right here. Super dope, really cool look from Jordan Brand. And as far as these three upcoming city exclusive Jordan 11s, like, if you guys could only pick one, you gotta let me know, comment down below, which one would you go with? If you could only pick one, remember, right? I'm kind of on the fence about the Houston Vegas pair, but again, if I could like only really go with one, I probably lean towards the Vegas pair. But then again, like, you already know I ain't gonna be able to get my hands on these joints, right? Now we also got a first look at the upcoming Central Cee Nike Air Force One Dark Beetroot, which I have no clue what that is. These joints low-key look like a Nigel Sylvester pair of Air Force Ones or something like that with the shade of red. Now, when you talk about this pair right here, it's supposed to be actually dropping exclusively in the UK coming up next year. But of course, Complex Con, we got a little early drop happening here. Now, as far as this shoe, when we talk about these Air Force One collaborations, a lot of people have been criticizing the fact that a lot of these collaborations are kind of lazy, right? You just pretty much take a basic pair of Air Force Ones, slap a logo on it, and call it a day. But as far as this one, like, I mean, at least rather than just going with an all white joint, like, at least they threw in like the little shade of red or something like that. So as far as this one, I feel like this is more dedicated to like the Central Cee fans. I think he did drop a pair of Air Max 95s last year, another UK exclusive drop or something like that. So for everybody complaining, these joints ain't gonna be dropping in the US anyway. So Central Cee, band for band Air Force Ones coming up soon. Now, as far as some other big names in attendance, we got Complex Con over here reporting Nigel Sylvester. He actually pulled up rocking a pair of Black Cat Jordan 4s, but apparently he was actually there not for promoting Jordan Brand, but he was there promoting like his upcoming New Era collaboration. He's doing something with some hats or something like that. Also, some other big names in attendance reported by Complex. They're over here talking about Yeet and Friends pulled up the Complex Con. That's crazy, bro. Like, they over here calling Quavo and Yachty, just like referring to them boys as Yeet's friends, which y'all know he was dropping this Nike boot, which he's teaming up with Nike on some cool stuff right there. As far as Yachty though, like, what y'all think about that outfit, bro? Like, it was reports that he actually was giving out pairs of his Concrete Boy Air Force One, so that's really cool. One of the more polarizing releases of this year. A lot of people love it, but at the same time, a lot of people hate them joints. So I just want to know, like, with this fit right here, we know Yachty, he's known for taking risks. So let me know if you guys are rocking with this one right here. Jump in the comments, give this one a rating 0 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like Complex Con is like the only place you could pull up rocking an outfit like that joint right there. Now, keeping things pushing, as far as some other exclusive drops, let's not forget about Adidas, right? We got the Pharrell Jellyfish, which when you talk about sneaker of the years, this one's definitely gonna make a lot of people's lists. We got the orange debut color. You had the white and gray joints, the recently released green ones as well. And then of course, as anticipated, the blue pair is set to release coming up early next year. But of course, for Complex Con, they're gonna be dropping these pairs, you know, as a limited exclusive drop. So let me know what y'all think about these, right? And remember how everybody was always talking about the fact that they're tired of these online releases, the raffles and everything like that. And they wanna bring out the camping, you know, just like they did in the old days, first come, first serve, in-person releases. Well, you guys know the old saying, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the Complex Con release here of these jellyfishes right here. Shout out to our man Jorge Sales, our Complex Con Vegas correspondent, giving us a look here at a couple of people, I guess, apparently scuffling over this highly anticipated release right here. And if you ask me, right, when you talk about sneaker of the year conversations, you can't win sneaker of the year if there's not a good fight involved, you know, over your shoes, right? So this is what's happening out there in Vegas. Let me know what you guys think about this sneaker. Bro, are these worth fighting over? Like, is it worth all the hype, right? I know they do resell for a pretty penny like that, but are y'all boys really rocking with them joints like that? And then lastly, did want to clarify some information as yesterday we did get some breaking news from Kicks Finder, which they reported that the Air Jordan 13 Flint has been postponed indefinitely, stating that the product was removed from Jordan Brand's summer 2026 calendar, and it's unclear if they will return in the future or if they're just completely canceled altogether. Now, this is a sneaker which Jordan Brand dropped recently, or I shouldn't say recently, but it hasn't been too long. I think it was like 2020 or something like that, the last time that these joints right here dropped. So I mean, some people would say it was maybe too soon to bring these back, but I know you guys have seen that meme about the Dallas Cowboy fans. Like, you already know there's people that are gonna be going crazy for these. And when you talk about 13s, like, these are one of the more beloved OG original colorways, right? So that's a cool one. Unfortunately though, reports of them being canceled, and they also did mention the same thing for the Jordan 1 Low OG band, apparently postponed indefinitely, right? So that kind of sucks, right? The 2026 lineup was already kind of underwhelming for many people when you compare it to all of the Jordan releases that we've seen actually drop this year. But it's not all bad news because we do have Sneaker Market RO clarifying that the men's style code has actually just been changed, not removed, but simply updated. So apparently this shoe will still be releasing, and alongside those as well, same deal. Style code has actually simply been updated. So we have the Flint 13s apparently still will be dropping coming up next year. So just in case you guys, you know, were concerned or anything like that, if you saw the reports, which were reported by a couple of different media outlets, but just to clarify things, it looks like both of those pairs will still be releasing. So that's all I got for y'all. I just wanted to come in and check in with y'all real quick here on this Sunday evening. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. We got a pretty big week ahead of us. Halloween right around the corner. So of course, I'll be back next time to cover the latest sneaker news updates. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, you can help support the channel by smashing the like button. Plus, if you've been enjoying this content, you've been rocking with the channel for a minute and haven't done so yet, consider subscribing. Come along for the journey. JATV. I'll catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love.